the day I've been looking forward to, but it's killing me right now. I'm so sad. Perhaps the nicest Z I will ever own, or definitely the nicest one I have owned, is officially leaving my side. Sorry, it's a little dirty, but at least we get to finish this bad boy now and move on to our drift car. Man, so I feel like I'm tearing up right now. Man, she's officially gone, guys. I miss it, but hey, we get to finish some more projects now. That's really what I'm thoroughly stoked for. We definitely can get our bearings and everything ordered now. We can get our turbo kits ordered. It's time to get things rolling, guys. So as much of a loss we're taking today, we're gaining it all. So shout out to the new owner. I'm sure I'll talk here with him again, and very thankful to have a good buyer, because I didn't want anything to ever happen to this car. It's just way too clean and has been thoroughly taken care of. What's up, and good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to start pulling the drivetrain out of the drift car and start to dress everything up to boost. I've had these turbos sitting back. I've had pretty much a full swap ready to go on this, minus a couple of little things. Just ordered some solid engine mounts, DZ throw out or a clutch fork. I still need like a clutch, tune, fuel injectors. That's all stuff I can do after I set it in the car. Other than that, about all the factory stuff I have, so I figured I may as well go ahead and pull it out and get to work. If not, it's just gonna sit here and be on the back burner. So got pulled up, about to get it jump started so I can pull it the rest of the way up. Take the bumper and nose panel off so I don't have to worry about hitting anything. So we always remove the bash bar just so we have more reach with the engine hoist, especially if you're pulling the trans at the same time. First thing I do, I'll be jacking the front up, putting my boards under my tires, so I will be able to fit the hoist under. And we'll just get to taking all the unnecessary stuff off and rip her out. So now we've got her on the stand, we'll get down to the basic things. Like, I'll probably just leave the plenum on for now that I think about it, just to keep debris and stuff from getting in over the night. What I'll do is I'll remove both of these exhaust manifolds, both of my motor mounts, just to get them out of the way. And while I'm at it, I'll probably crack both of these pipes off, or I'll rotate the engine to drain all of the coolant out, so I'm able to spin it tomorrow. But then again, now that I think about it, I'd have to do the oil too, and that's not feeling like too great of an idea. I don't know how much later I'm going to be out here at this point, but we'll just get to the manifolds. I have since decided against taking the oil tree off today, mainly so I don't have to worry about making a mess everywhere. I knew that was gonna happen. There's always a casualty when it comes to coolant. What's up, guys? So, new day. Got a trusty old box here. This is pretty much, other than an oil pan back here, this is a full twin turbo swap. All I need to do is dig deep. I know at the bottom's all the heavy stuff, manifolds, turbos. Get my piping thrown in the car. Actually, I'll wait to put the piping in. I'll just remove all that NA piping, so that way I can power wash the bay and we'll get it cleaned up, because it's pretty gross. Yeah, we'll go ahead and clean this side off, get the turbo manifold bolted on. I'm sorry for not really following through yesterday. Ended up getting a short notice call to go up north and grab a good deal on a few parts. So, of course, I had to do it. You know me, I can't turn down a trip. But we've got our passenger side. No, this is the driver's side turbo. Everything's hooked up, plumbed, got the oil feed cleaned up, the head and whatnot. Up top, I haven't done the back side on this side. What I'm gonna have to buy is buy some water lines for the turbos so I can loop this to here and bring this up to this. Good news for the drift car. Had a couple parts come in today finally, about a week late. Our subframe collars, instead of doing the solid bushings right now, we'll band-aid it a little bit. Got some front diff bushings. I don't know why I didn't order all 4. Rookie mistake. Front main seal, balance tube O-rings, solid motor mounts, exhaust gasket. Got our metal plugs for the check valves in the NA oil tree that you need to plug. Master cylinder rebuild kit. Got a 350Z clutch fork, spring clips, retainers, pivot ball, Z1 stainless steel clutch line, and a new shift boot. So that squares away a lot of the things that I need for the transmission. So that way I can get everything done in the bay, so that way I can drop this motor in. But as for this side, I'm kind of on a hold up right now because my turbo, this isn't the right one. My turbo has a broken stud. Monday, which today is Saturday, I'm gonna see if I can get it into a machine shop so they can get it out. But as for this, I'm going to try to leave the timing cover and everything on throughout this, but the oil pan will need to be changed to a TT oil pan so I can plumb my drains, as I don't have them hooked up. I'll be replacing miscellaneous PCVs, doing the valve covers, gaskets at least, resealing them. So I may do all that while I'm waiting on the turbo. So that way I can make my checklist, all the weird little hoses that are different from NA to TT that I can square away, get NOx sensor sub harness replaced. That's where we're at right now for this. So I think we'll just tilt her back. I'll probably just pull the alternator for the ease of a couple things and put my exhaust manifold on that I have down here and have my gasket for now. We're headed to about 30 minutes to the not next town, but a couple towns over. Called a couple machine shops and we found someone that will do broken turbo stud or bolt extraction. And got our manual turbo with us. Gonna go drop it off at the machine shop and hopefully they can get it back to us in a decent time, because really that's the only holdup on this motor for me to do anything else. I mean, I can do the oil pan and all that, but I guess I don't know, we'll see what they do. Let's just keep our fingers crossed they get me in and out. So our next step here is going to be to remove each of these valve covers. Still got to remove this VTC to clean it up like such. That someone has been in here and rebuilt this not very long ago. Cam caps look fresh. Zero buildup anywhere. Yeah. Can't see it too much on this side, but the cam caps do have marker on them from where they were labeled. So really, after seeing this, I just really hope it was done right. If not, this may be all for nothing and to get another short block. Even long block at that, but possibly short, because I already got some heads. So, I guess we'll get to cleaning up these valve cover gaskets. It's a hot morning. Good morning. But Just got a phone call from the machine shop next day. Turbo's ready. I'm not gonna lie, price is pretty steep, but I guess that's what I gotta pay to, if I don't know how to do something. It was $102 to have a broken stud removed. I mean, it's whatever. I just hope the turbo's good. Ski ski. It's no longer broken. She all clean. Time to get back to this, since I got my turbo back from the machine shop. We're ready to mount the turbo here. I'd like to get this over with. So far up here on the valve covers, this one's clean, and so is this. Almost have all my water lines ran. Well, I actually have my water lines ran for this side, but I don't have enough for the other. Well, I guess we'll just get to putting the turbo on. It'll be a fairly easy process. I'll just have to pop this out for my feed. Our next step here is to remove this plug and install this feed block for our turbo. If you are going stainless steel lines, you don't need this. These are discontinued, you can't buy them nowhere, and you're at the mercy of someone else that could charge you 30 bucks for a $5–10 part. Now that our feed block is installed, I always put a little bit of RTV on the threads so it seals a little better. Basically got our turbo all hooked up and plumbed except the oil drain. We got the motor mount on. Still have not hooked up anything pertaining to the oil cooler. We've got, say, the alternator and power steering still to put on. About to flip it over to do the pan. Right now I'm just draining it all out of the pan. This is going to be the end of this video, just because I've got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. I just ordered everything I'll need for my turbo build. I also ordered everything I'll need for this other car that you haven't seen yet. It's just kind of a fixer-upper, but I'm sure you probably know what to expect from me. Anyways, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe below, and stay tuned for our next video.